Just having my first cup of coffee. I'm going to go over and do my chores in just a sec. Thought I would sit here for just a minute before I head over there. Here the roosters are all crowing. It rained last night, so we got a lot of moisture, and it's going to rain, I think, again this afternoon. The kitties are on me this morning, as usual. Let's see. Hey, Smudgy. This is Smudge. He's a good boy. I think he's a boy. And I am going to sit and chill, have a couple sips of coffee anyway. Maybe not cups, but have a cup of coffee before I go down and do my chores. Already walked over and let Bella out because everybody was locked up last night for the storm. And yeah, it was actually pretty chill night. I worked on the new Digstream site to put together a calendar of all of the different live streams. I also put together a playlist for Monday Digs, and you can find that on my community tab. I also posted it to Shane's original post. Hey, Smudgy. Hey, hello. You want to be a star? Yeah, it's early this morning, isn't it? Yes, it is. Very early. I gotta apologize. The last few days it's been so windy. I haven't streamed in the morning. I would have, except for there's no way you'd get sound when it was that windy. Oh, look at this. Bella's looking all interested in something. She's making happy dog face. Look at that. That is awesome. No smudge. Every time I sit down here, the cat thinks it's an open invitation for me to play with him. Hey, what's going on, huh, Spot? I know. Well, you're still sore, aren't you? Yeah, you're walking a little gingerly, poor thing. I think he got to a scuffle with the other day. Wasn't looking too good, so I had him in his kennel for the day. Had him chill and rest. What is it? What? What? No. No. We're going to have to go let chickens out. That's what we're going to do. And I have put my coffee away so you don't drink it while I'm gone. They're just enjoying this really beautiful start of the morning. It's going to be hot today. So I'm debating whether... Hey, have a good day. Hey, Smudgy, come here. There's my stepson. He's off to work. He works for a local farmer for the summer. He is still in high school, and he's got a pretty fancy fixed-up truck that he's going to enter into the car show this weekend. We might get a look at the truck when he drives away. We'll see. I gave him the courtesy of not putting him on camera this morning. I didn't think he'd appreciate that. Good morning. I know it's early. Thanks for joining. I was about to go let my chickens out, and I thought I would at least live stream this morning because it's not windy for once. I was just saying that the last few days I haven't been on stream because it's been so windy that nobody could hear me if I tried. And then we had these rolling thunderstorms come through last night, so everything is kind of moist and very humid this morning. So I'm just sitting here on the porch drinking my first cup of coffee. I don't know what time it is where you are, but here I think it's just about 7 or a little after 7, something like that. And yeah, we're just having a chill morning. I had to decide if I want to get stuff together and hustle out and go detecting before it gets super warm, but it's already starting to warm up. All this week is going to be hot, so I think it's not going to be a lot of detecting this week unless I get out super early in the morning, go for a couple hours. Hey, Show Me Treasure, how are things going? You're up early. Oh, yeah, so we're going to get a look at my stepson's fancy truck here. He fixed this up himself and did a really good job. He actually started with this old Dakota, what is that called, Dodge Dakota? But he made it look much bigger than, than the little Dodge Dakotas and stuff. He painted it black, and it looks pretty cool. So Show Me, are you willing to start publishing for either Idig Fridays or Monday Digs, if you thought at all about getting on the schedule and putting out a video once a week? I'm just curious. It's a really good way to get to grow the channel and just get things rolling with getting an audience, letting them know who you are. This is just my... Hey, Dan's Digs, thanks for coming in. I was just about to go out over to the barn, let my chickens out and stuff. Sometimes I like to stream in the mornings just because it's early yet. Everybody is just getting going with their day. And what I do with these is I usually just walk over, I check on all my animals. I already went over to the barn, let the dog out, and one of our kitties is up in the barn. She's got 2 kittens, and I had to move them from the garden last night because we got torrential rain, and I did not think it would be a great idea to leave them out in the garden where they were just going to get wet. So we're going to... Hopefully they're going to stay in the barn now. This one particular cat likes to live over in our dog barn with the dogs. She eats with the dogs and everything, and they don't seem to mind. It's really strange. So Dan's Digs, where are you located? Yeah. It's 1 o'clock there. It is 7 a.m. I'm here in South Dakota, and I don't know. It's just a good time of the day to kind of share a little bit about what I do in the morning here, because usually in the morning it's real quiet, and I do my farm chores. I drink coffee. Sometimes I hop on YouTube, get my news. And I don't usually go out digging till the afternoon. This may change because now the summer's full blown and it is hot out, so we may have to do something really different. Okay, so, oh, Northern Ireland. That is awesome. I bet you can find some really neat history out there. So Show Me says, I was going to be in I Dig Friday last week, had stuff come up, I couldn't get it edited. I'm trying to get where I can get in the lineup. I think that would be awesome. Krabby the Beagle, good morning. You know, I should maybe create a YouTube channel for Bella the GP or something. That's my big dog right there. She's hanging out. Some pretty cool stuff, definitely. You know, I would guess that when you're digging in Ireland, because the stuff is older, I would guess you'd have to go out with the big coil and really look for the deep stuff. I mean, everything we dig here is going to be, you know, from the last 150 years, probably 120 years. And to be honest, most of the stuff I find is between, you know, I would say most of it's between 4 and 6 inches down. So I can run the tiny coil just as easily. On my AT Max, I run my little coil because the machine's heavy with the batteries. I have the Legend now, and that one I switch back and forth. I think right now I have the big coil on it. Not a huge coil, just the stock coil that comes with it. But if I'm in a real trashy area, I'll switch it out and stuff. I'm really happy with the Legend. I kind of digging on it. But tonight's video, I have... Tonight I have a special video. I kind of put together, I guess what you would call a music video of metal detecting snippets along with one of Whit Hill's songs. So for you guys who are not familiar with Whit Hill, I have been digging on her music lately. She sings metal detecting songs and she's super funny. And I've been talking with her. She's going to come on my live stream on Friday after Friday Digs. Oops, that is a cat rubbing up against me and that was really tickly. No, go on, scream. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you check my video from Friday, I have one of her songs in there too. But the one I did, okay, so here's the deal. In May, my husband and I went out to Iowa for a seeded hunt called Detecting the Heartland. And it is the very first seeded hunt I was ever on. So I was, you know, kind of filming things left and right there. And I put together a video of our Iowa trip a couple weeks ago. It was like last week, Monday. And I only got half of it done. So this week I should have done Detecting the Heartland Part 2 for Monday Digs. And instead, I started playing with this song and decided I would just put, you know, like images to the music. And so that's what my video is tonight. And I had fun with it. It took quite a bit to put it together because I was really using obscure little pieces of footage. You know, I have a lot of times I'll go out on a hunt and, you know, especially when I started filming, I would just take like one or two little videos of things I was digging, but I wouldn't necessarily do an entire episode's worth. Or sometimes, you know, sometimes you go out, go hunting, and you really don't have enough to put together even a 15-minute dealie. And I think when I first started publishing metal detecting videos back in 2020, I think my first couple videos were only like 3 minutes, 5 minutes long. I mean, it was like short and sweet. And then I started getting more into the filming, and then I'd end up with like a 20-minute video that you'd have to cut down. And now when I go out, a lot of times I'll go out and go detecting for anywhere from, you know, 3 to 4 hours to up to a full day. And sometimes even if you're out in the field for 6 hours, you might end up with, you know, 2 or 3 decent clips out of the deal. And, you know, you're digging trash and you're digging things that are, you know, honestly not that share worthy. And yeah, it just becomes, you end up with all these little stray clips. So this Monday's video is actually kind of a mishmash of a couple of stray clips, plus I went over to the neighbor's farm and hunted, but the grass was really tall, and I only found a couple things that were really noteworthy. Now I do plan to get back there, so you know, I was holding on to the video clips thinking I would get back there, but I ended up going ahead and putting it in this thing because it just fit in and stuff. I think that's what I've been finding too, the advent of shorts. I think it's easier to make things. Yes, absolutely. And in fact, I do love to use the shorts as a way. Shorts are great for just putting stuff out so the people that are following you know that you haven't died. You know, it's also a good way to reach out to new audience people. Um, one of the things, I'm really trying to do is get my watch hours up. And watch hours, you don't get credit for those in shorts. So, the shorts, I try to put out, 3 or 4 shorts a week. If I have things that are short worthy, but they're not going to build my watch hours. And live streaming helps your watch hours, and then just getting out good video content. I do have a longer video that I'm putting together right now. Oh, here comes Bippity. She's the little cat that likes to live in the dog barn. She has 2 kittens, and we're going to have to figure out if she wants to move them back to the garden today. It's going to rain again today, though. I really would rather they just stayed in the dog barn where they are secure. Let's see. Sorry, my YouTube, the chat doesn't stay up on screen. I have to check it now and then. Let's see. Dan says, I use 6-inch on the beach or heavy reeds. 11-inch is what I use in the field. Oh, awesome. I'm glad to hear somebody else running the legend. Actually, I think a lot of people got into the legend this year because the price point was just really delightful. My husband didn't understand why I needed to get the legend because we both have AT Maxes and they do just fine. And they're a really nice machine. Don't get me wrong. I was just curious, mostly, if I was missing stuff that I would have gotten with the legend. Hi, Bippity. Hi. How's my girl? Yes, I actually like you. I will pet you. Uh-huh. This is my calico. And she spun out 2 kittens, and both of them are white with just a couple spots on their heads. One of them has red spots, and so we're calling it Paprika, and the other one has like grayish dark spots, dark gray, and so his name's going to be Pepper. That's Smudge, that's Spot. And that's our farm kitties. We've got, I don't know, a handful of them. They mostly live in the barn, do their thing. Yeah, I don't know where you're at with monetizing, but it really is great for helping to build audience. The one thing that it really doesn't do is help with the monetization at all. And the other thing is, if you do shorts and you set them to music, they almost always put a copyright claim on the music that they're providing in the first place. I actually did do a couple things on TikTok, and I shared one of my TikTok videos over and immediately got a copyright claim too. Thanks, Show Me Treasure. I'm glad you came in. Appreciate your coming by. Hope you have a beautiful day. I'm guessing it's time to get to work or something because it's getting to be about that time, right? I actually start a new job tomorrow, so that's going to really put a dent in my detecting time. Well, I'm going to hide my coffee in the grill because if I don't, the cats will drink it. So I'm going to do this real quick. We'll go ahead and walk out. We got to go let the chickens out and stuff. So Dan, I'm curious what kind of stuff you find on the beach. Are you in an area that has a lot of people go out and tourists and stuff, and they're dropping rings and goodies on the beach, or is this he finds sorry, I just lost you guys for a second. Are reconnected. We're going to see if they're going to let us go. Sometimes the internet's a bit sketchy when I get too far from the router. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that. Oh, did you spend the night outside? That was your bad. Good thing you didn't get eaten by something, huh? Here, I'll give you early food. That ought to make up for it. Let's see. We're just going to scoop a little food over here and see how much rain got into the thing. Oh, they didn't get too much rain. Their little dealie there is not that full. Oh, okay. So I got my baby chicks over here. We'll give them food first. We got this little side pen where our juveniles live because my dog will eat them. Oh, did you want some there? Turkey, were you outside all night? You were in the weeds. Come on, here's Turkey. Come on, baby. I know. Bella, yo, you gotta go. Go on. Go on, no eating chickens today. Get. Hey, Turkey, come on, baby. Good morning. Yes, I know. Have some food. Bella, you go. She's in trouble because she grabbed one of my little chicks and went running off with her in her mouth. So she's kind of on my shit list right now because of that. We're just randomly putting some food out before the chicken stampede because once they start running, that's a whole nother story. Yes, exactly. She was caught red-handed. She ran right by me with a chicken in her mouth. And I yelled at her. She dropped it. And then so she drops it. I go and put her in the barn. And then the chicken's gone. I have to go look for it for like 2 days. And poor thing was scared to death. But she was fine. Chicken stampede. Good morning, babies. These are my ducks. All right, come on out. This is Dash. Oh, come on, you guys are being chickens. Let's go. Come on, there's food. Come on, babies. Yeah. Whoa. None of those guys can fly worth a bean. Let's see, we are going to... put some DDG up for them too, because they'll be through this corn in about 2 minutes. All right. Yeah, Eric works at a ethanol plant, and one of the not side effects, what do you call that? Sort of a waste product of the ethanol creating process is something called dried distiller's grain. That's what's left over after they make the ethanol. And so farmers buy this stuff, the dried distiller grain, also called DDG, and they feed it to their cattle and whatever. Oh, we got a problem here. Apparently we lost a lid in the storm, and I'm gonna have to find it or the chickens will just be eating that all day. I'll figure out what that is. Oh, there's the lid. Let's get the lid back on here. Hi, babies. I know, I hear you. That's one of the little ones, like Bella was chewing on. Okay. I'll get a lid on this corn. Actually, I'll go ahead and grab a little bit for the turkeys. We have our one turkey, and she seemed lonely, so I bought her 2 more to keep her company, and they're in the back because they're still little. Good thing I found this lid, because that would have been bad. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go in the juvenile pen. We'll give them the whole grains, and then, hi, babies. That's my turkeys. I think I have a boy and a girl, because one's much bigger than the other. And this is Bashful. You guys may have met him before. He's the one that hides from everybody else because he's so low on the pecking order. So I decided to just put them in here with the babies. And we should have 3 little chicks. And their mamas should be around there somewhere. There's one of them. Mama's nowhere to be found. We're going to give these guys some DDG. Oh, there's the mama. And then I think the other mama and her 2 chicks are in the brooder in there. And they'll come out when they feel like it. Hey, go get your baby. These are my ducks. They're snooty. That's Huey and Louie. And all we're going to do is grab some DDG. Oh, I should shut this door. We have a rule about not letting the chickens over on this other side of the fence because they poop on everything. Hey, Bippity. So we're going to go ahead and put one more scoop of DDG out for these guys. Oh, I should see if the mamas are out of their deal here. Oh, they are. Look at this. Okay, all the babies are not where they're supposed to be. This is how you guys get eaten. Just saying. All right, I think I'm going to have to put these guys back. I know you guys do not belong here. I'm going to have to, okay, first of all, we have 1 egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 1 egg cracked open like something hatched. Ground egg needs to be picked up. I'm going to get my eggs while we can. That only has 2 eggs in there. All right. Okay, we are going to, I don't have pockets today. Let's see. Let's put these 2 eggs down somewhere. And then I'm going to do, sorry about the messy barn, but I'm going to have to put you guys down for just a second. Oh, you know what? A new phone case. It actually has a stand. Oh, there. You guys put the camera here. You guys, we have chickens. You guys, let's go back to here where you belong. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I see. Oh, I got all 60 here. Who got chewed on? Oh, you are one, aren't you? Yeah, they don't like that. When you pick them like this, that makes sure that's a girl. We're not being cruel with her. We're just getting them back into the barn where they belong. There you go. In the barn. There you go. Let's drop this. We get 2 more of you? Oh, there you are. Just waiting, huh? Sorry about that. I can only imagine what that looked like. But these guys, if I leave them out, the big dog will run around, call, and think they're chew toys. So we have to put them back in the brooder. Get our kittens out this morning. Yeah, these two gray ones, and we have one little gray and white one over here. And they live with the chickens. But if you raise them with the chickens, I find they don't try to eat them when they get bigger. And I got eggs in my hands and phone in the other hand, so we're gonna walk around to get out of here. Yep, these guys free range, so everybody else, they're gonna run around and eat bugs and do the thing they like. Today, I usually just let them out of the barn and put a little food down to get them started. Oh, nope, if I don't put the lid back on the food, that would be bad. It'd be really helpful if I had pockets right now with the two eggs I got in my one hand. Let's see, put those down for a second. Let's get this closed. There, better. Oh, Dan, congratulations, you're getting married. Oh, yeah. We actually had a weasel over here. My stepson shot it point blank in a tree. That's why I have that big white dog. Big white dog protects the flock. And she usually perches up on top of this dirt mound and just overlooks them. I leave the barn door. A lot of times I'll just leave it open at night with just enough room for like turkey to get in and out, because like the turkey, I guess, was out in the rain last night. She was nowhere to be found when I was shutting things down, so she got left out. But yeah, last night the dogs weren't out because of the rain. So I went and I shut the barn door right when it was like just starting to rain. It was awful. I got soaked, but yeah, this chicken thing is something I'm kind of new to. When I married my husband 6 years ago, this was, he lived on a farm, so I moved on a farm. Immediately I wanted chickens, so we got my chickens. These wildflowers are actually really pretty. These like little orange flowers, I don't know what they are. But my husband left them. He didn't mow this one area right here because of the flowers. I thought that was kind of cool. And maybe the bees will like them. Bippity's following me around. Hopefully she'll go back and find her kittens. I think they're under a cabinet in the dog barn. Oh. I just have to keep an eye on my big white dog. She's really good at protecting the flock, but she doesn't think they are chickens and therefore off limits until they're the shape of and size of a chicken. When they're little, she thinks they're squeak toys. And I'm gonna have to walk in for just a second because I still have eggs in my hands. Let's do that. We have sorry, you get to see nice shot of our trash can. That was bad. These are where we keep the eggs. I package them up twice a week into cartons, and then I have neighbors and some people that don't raise chickens usually get the eggs from me, and then we have some for our own use as well. But you know, I could have probably gotten away with I don't know, I think if I had like 5 or 6 chickens, I would have plenty of eggs. And we have 45 chickens, so we have lots of extras. Oh. All right. Now I got my coffee and I can sit and chill, and then the big dog will think it's an invitation for her to come and put her giant head in my lap. Oh. Who else we got here? Hey, I am Zaxxon's here. Oh, that is awesome, Dan. You should do a video short with your bees, because I got to tell you, you know, especially out here, you know, the bee population's been having issues, and you know, people don't know why the bees are dying off. There's theories that the cellular towers confuse the bees, and so they don't know how to find their way home. But, you know, who knows? Uh-oh, big dog's coming over. Hey, Wicked Insanity! How are your tomatoes coming? Oh, I so have to put my shoes on. I do not want Big Dog on me. It's too hot for Big Dog. I love you. Yes, I do. This is why I adopted Bella. When I first met her at the Humane Society, she did exactly this. She came up and she put her big head in my lap, and she's like my, what you would call a emotional support dog. No, she's not. She's just my buddy. And hold on, I gotta put this down for a second. It looks like she has a smoothie or some tick on her eye. What you got? Okay. Yeah, let me get it. I don't know what's right in your eye. Yeah, got it off. Oh, that was just a smoothie. That is a tick. That's not nice. No, it's not. You don't like those. I need to. That one I'll fit you. Okay, better? More better? Oh, you're a good girl. All right. Can I go back to what I was doing, please? Do you want a bath? Do you want a bath? You take a bath? Oh. Guys, I'm going to wash my hands. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. She was not going to leave alone until I gave her a rib bone. So that was just crazy. Yeah, our tomatoes. Our garden is actually I should go see it for the rain. We put it in a little late because the timing wasn't perfect for. Usually in South Dakota, you're supposed to put your stuff in the ground around Mother's Day, but then we had like a late freeze, so I just waited for like an extra couple of weeks. A lot of people will save milk cartons and then do this ridiculous thing about covering their plants with milk cartons anytime it's going to be cold and this and that. And I just would just as soon wait till the grounds are perfect. We'll go ahead and walk over real quick and take a look. And I'm just going to have to keep an eye out, see if the cat tries to drink my coffee. Oh. I know our potatoes are just coming up and starting to do their potato-y thing. We put a lot of them in the garden this year because, I don't know, I can't remember what we put in before, or if we just put our plants closer together this time. We had extra space, so we put lots in. Yeah, our tomatoes are actually doing pretty good. The one on the left I bought as a big tomato, and it's got flowers on, but all these little ones, I sprouted them, and they look like they're doing really well. And those are our potatoes. I actually noticed looks like there's a weed in one of my tomato plants I'm gonna grab. These are our peas and beans, and they're all coming out, just starting. I thought, yeah, see, there's a tomato, but right next to it is a weed that does not live there. So the peas and beans are coming up all along the fence, so that's cool. And we got our corn coming up over there. I could have sworn we put corn over here too. Maybe we didn't. Don't see any. That's weird. Because if we did, it would be coming up too. Chickens have not found the garden yet, thank God, because when they do, that's bad. This is a potato that should be covered in dirt. And I think he got buried upside down because he doesn't have any sprouts coming up. And then over here we planted our onions. They're doing really well. And I don't know, those might be potatoes over there too. I don't remember. Some of the things, you know, we'll just, when we planted them, and when they start looking like food, we'll figure out what they are. Hey, Bippity. And this is where Bippity put her kittens before. You want your kittens back? I'll help you get them. What do you want? Come on. Come on, Bippity. We'll go open up the front of the dog barn. And that way, if she wants to get her kittens out, she can. Come on, girl. You want your kitties? Yeah. Yeah, we'll open this up. Like that. Where are your babies? Huh? Jax, you have to stay. Where are your babies? I put them in this box over here. And then she moved them. I think they're under that cabinet, honestly. I'm going to go ahead, since it's going to be hot today. Let me just kind of half close that. We just have to keep an eye out. If the red dog runs off, the white dog will go with him. And then we have an issue. But since I'm outside, we can let him be, have some air pass through. It's not a big deal. And when I go in later, I'll make sure I shut that. But see, this gives the kitty the opportunity, if she really wants to move her kittens back, she can without having to climb a 6-foot fence. Hey, Gracie, are you eating Bella's food? Oh, where's Bella? We need to make sure she's not doing something evil. Bella! What are you doing in the garden? Good girl. She does not know how to close the garden door after her. And I do not know what she was doing in there. She was a happy dog, though. Whatever she was doing, she was getting into something, I'm sure. There. Good girl, Bippity. Okay, get back in the shade. It is going to be crazy hot today, so I think we're not going to go detecting this morning. Got to go down to Pier later, and I think today might be a really good day to go to a matinee movie. It's my son's birthday this week, and I was thinking about taking him and his friend to a matinee and letting them hang out. And then either I'll go to the matinee too, or I'll ditch the kids and let them watch a movie and do something else. We'll see. Good girl, Bella. No, I don't want you on me. No, I don't. I don't want you on me. Oh, good morning. Oh, thank you, Wicked Insanity. I'll tell him you said so. He's going to be 13, believe it or not, so I'll have a teenager on my hands, which is super awesome. Hey, Gold Sea Outdoors, thanks for joining. How are you doing today? And are you in, is it Gold Sea, does that mean you're in Australia? Dwayne Roy, hey, thanks for joining. It's been so crazy hot out, I haven't even been detecting for a few days. Oh, Wicked Insanity, you're in the same zone. I know a lot of people in Wisconsin. Seems like that's a really popular sport over there. Oh, Dan's Digs. Sorry I missed that. You definitely have an awesome evening, and hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, it's weird that when I live stream using the YouTube app, I can't see the chat except if I push the little chat button. It comes up for just a second and then it disappears again. And I don't know how to make it hang out, so it just seems to want to come and go. Oh, you're in New York. Okay. I saw Gold Sea and I was thinking that sounded Australian. You're moving to the Caribbean. Nice. Congratulations. I think that would be awesome. We went on a Caribbean cruise, was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago, right before COVID. And now I cannot convince my husband to get on a plane at all to go anywhere ever. So I was like, okay, so that means if I want to go to Vegas or Hawaii or whatever, I guess I'll just fly by myself. I don't know. It's just crazy. The whole travel thing is ridiculous. But if you could figure out a way to just go live somewhere to be, that is awesome. I actually like living in South Dakota. I moved up here from Colorado, and you get a lot of nature. I have a bee hanging out with me right now. Now I see its shadow, but I don't know where he went. Huh. Oh, there he is. So I did a little bee. Just kind of don't know why. I'm not wearing flowered pants or anything. I don't know why that little bee thinks I'm interesting. And move over to this side. I like bees in theory, but I don't really like them on me. Oh, here's another one. It's hanging out right there. And I think he's eating the grease or the dirt and grime off of the grill. So, oh yeah, did you know wasps and bees are meat eaters? Like if you are sitting at a table and you put a tiny little piece of meat from your sandwich, they will go and grab it and try to take it away. They really like meat, which I think is weird. You think that they only like honey and nectar and whatever. But no. We're switching over here because I don't want to sit next to the bees. And this will be an open invitation for everybody. Look at this. No, you can't have my coffee. Get. Okay, I'm not sitting over there because apparently the cats are all going to jump on me, and then Bella's getting up too. Okay, we're going to go back with, there's one bee on each side of the grill. We're just going to move away from the grill. We'll do this. We'll just scoot over here. I also do not kill bees because bees perform a really important function. But there's one there and two on the grill and one there, like, I don't know, they're hanging out around here somewhere. I was digging. I was digging somewhere. Oh, that was my video from Friday. Was New Permission I was at, and it was this old White House, and it was really cool permission. I actually have to get back out there. But there was there were like honeybees that were nesting in the eaves of that house. And at one point, I was, down digging in the front yard. I looked down, I got a bee right on my knee. And so I had to jump up and scooped it off. But then I couldn't cover my hole until he was gone. Oh, look at this. There's actually a wasp here too. Those I like even less. There's one right by the, you guys can see that or not. He's right around the light fixture. Yeah, see? He's flying right in front of him. Those I definitely would call this short and go run for it. The bees I don't think are going to bug me. Yeah, you definitely got to look at your sandwich before you take a bite. That's all I got to say. That's not cool. I've not seen lightning bugs in ages. Huh. Neither have I, actually. You know, Gold Sea, I think that is awesome. I always thought, I studied historical archaeology in school, and I always wanted to be a underwater dive archaeologist. I always thought that would be super fun. What do you swing? Are you using a waterproof machine? There goes the wasp. We're just going to keep an eye on that one. There was, at one point, the wasps had built a mud nest up in the corner, but we destroyed that. And we just have to keep an eye on them trying to build that again. Let's see. So Gold Sea, what is it you're swinging that you're going to be going underwater with? And are you going to get one of those pulse dive things too? Because apparently those are supposed to be really good for finding targets. You know, there was a guy we were watching doing underwater detecting, and we were watching it, and he kept coming up with these fantastic finds, but the way that he was looking for stuff, he'd like hit the ground underwater, and a bunch of mud would come up, and then he'd pick up this diamond ring or whatever, and it was really like hard to see whether it was real or if he was somehow faking it. Because you know, he'd hit the ground a bunch of times, and all this big cloud of dirt would come swirling up, and then his hand would come out of the dirt, and this beautiful, you know, expensive jewelry item would show up, and it was like every time. And I just thought, I don't know. Oh, you have a Nox 800. Awesome. You know, that goes down, doesn't it go down to like 10 meters, something like that? See, I used to snorkel when I lived in Hawaii, and men don't have this issue, but women in general tend to be buoyant. And I always had problems getting any deeper than about 10 meters down, you know. It's actually a lot of work to... Ow! Stupid cat just scratched me. Hey! What, you want attention? What was that? Huh? What was that? Don't do that. She's like looking all innocent after she reached up and swatted at me and scratched me. Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw that. She just wants attention. She's being evil. There we go. Excalibur. Isn't the Excalibur a shovel? I'm confused. So who's going detecting today, or does everybody think it's too hot? I'm just curious. I lost my window of opportunity. I would have had to be in the car an hour ago if I wanted to go detecting. My permissions, most of my permissions are north of here by 45 minutes to an hour. Good morning, Mark Thomas. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I did make a playlist for Monday Digs, and I put it up. I'm actually going to have that the Digstream site up today too, and start having links out to all of the different streams to make it easier. I'm just checking to see if it's safe to sit here, if there's bees that are going to get me. You missed the chicken run this morning. We already went and did that. You know, Mark, thank you. I appreciate that. It was your idea. I went ahead and made the list, but the thing is, I still have 2 of the creators don't have their videos on there yet. So apparently I was not the only one lagging last time. There's other people that do it too. I actually got my video posted yesterday, later than a lot of people. I don't know what the rule is, like if there's a specific target time that everybody's supposed to have their stuff turned in. But yeah, this Monday's video is actually, it took a little extra time to create it, because I did kind of an interesting, you know, Mark, you know that lady I've been talking to that does the music. Well, I did sort of a music video for Monday Digs, and it's set to her "How Did It Get There" thing, or "How Did It Get Here." And this is a preamble because I'm setting up a live stream with her this week on Friday night after Friday Digs. And I wanted to share a little more of her music, so that's why I did that. And then I think this video I will also do, I have a regular hunt that I'll do, but I'm also going to introduce a few other songs for her. Oh my, oh that was a bone. I thought it was a dead thing in the yard right there, but no, it's just a dog bone. So I'll come over here and check and see how my trees are doing, because we just got new trees from Arbor Day, and it looks like one of them is already leafing out, and that is awesome. But I think we put one over here too. I want to see how this one was doing, if it's doing anything. The one we put in the main part is, this one looks a lot like a stick still. It's got no action on it whatsoever. But this tall one over here is actually leafing out. So that one's definitely a score. I think I would have buried it deeper because it's going to be tall and gangly. But that's pretty cool. Even this one stick here that looks dead has some growth at the very bottom of it. Might have to prune it. Yeah, that's really cool. And our other trees are doing real well. They're probably really happy that they got watered last night. Oh, you know what I should do? Look at this. It is nice and cool and shady on this end of the world. I should totally have a lawn chair set up over here, and I could hang out and do video. But I climb this little hill. Look at this. I just found a spot that cats won't bug me for a minute. Haha! This is actually sweet. Good morning, Cooper. How you doing? Oh, kitty. I know. Okay, the cats are going to bug me here. Sitting down. When did they get internet in South Dakota? I think last week, Mark. Yeah, okay. This worked for like 2 seconds, and now everybody's over here too. So I guess I'm just stuck with them. And they're going to come try to drink my coffee. And there we go. I just don't want them on top of me. And, oh, they don't have any bees over here, and it's nice and cool and shady. So that's going to be awesome. Oh, no, no, no. No coffee. No. Cut that out. Let's get normal on this. No. No. I feel sorry for Spot because he's being Spot is being very loving, but she was hurt the other day and I had to put her in a kennel all day and stuff. I wasn't sure what was wrong with her, but she's recuperating. There we go. That's much better. That's like a $1 million end shot there. I don't know why. I must have clicked on something. It's trying to do something on here. Let me show chat. There we go. Oh, see, now the dog's coming over too. So hiding over here works for like 10 minutes and then that's it. Hi, baby. Are you hot too? Okay, no, you have to sit. Sit. It's too hot to have a dog on me. Oh gosh, it's just crazy. Yeah, I think today is just going to be a little hot to go detecting. If I was going to go out, I'd probably have to head out now and get a little breeze. I mean, I could maybe see. I have enough footage to work with for the next couple weeks either way. Bella, stop it. Sit. Sit. It's a good girl. Yeah, okay. Now you guys are getting the awesome shot here. Jack Russell tried my coffee once. That is funny. You know, I used to have a skipper key, and you know, you can't give dogs chocolate because it makes them hyper. and my dog was already hyper. So my dog got into and ate this diet chocolate bar of some sort that was in my bag. Called the poison control people, and they're like, well, you know, he might be okay, but is he hyper? And I'm like, yeah, he's hyper. He's always hyper. So ended up having to make him yak just to be on the safe side. But yeah, it was just kind of crazy. Hey, big dog, lay down, please. Down. Come on. You want to hang out with me? You gotta lay down. Come on, down. Good girl. All the way. I'll move my shoes. Good girl. There. Good morning, Team Clambake. How are you today? We're just hanging out in the shade here. I found a new spot to hang out because there were bees on the porch and I didn't want to sit with them. Yes, that's true. Chocolate can give them heart attacks, is my understanding. It's one of the things. There's a few things that you can't feed dogs, like grapes and onions. And somebody was saying garlic, although my sister's always had garlic in all her food and she gives scraps to the dogs. Her dogs have always survived. But yeah, there's just certain things that you just can't feed them. My big dog is insisting on sitting right up against me, and she's hot. She's making me hot. And you got my shiny shoes. There we go. But yeah, these are all our young kittens. We got them all last year. Bippity, we adopted the calico with 2 of her litter mates from a neighbor who had too many cats. And then these 2, Gracie had 2 kittens. And we got those 2 from Gracie. All right. You want to be right in the way, huh? I'm getting swamped. Can you tell? It's just crazy. Yes, that's exactly why we have them. And they're entertaining to watch, to be honest. They're not, you know, we're on a farm, so we like to have animals here. And my husband won't let me have goats because he says they jump on your car. And has not been wild about the idea of getting a mini cow. I am, but every time I mention it, he gives me that look, like, you know, are you serious? So we just have chickens, a couple of ducks, and we have a couple of, we now have 3 turkeys. We have 2 baby turkeys and 1 full-grown turkey. And we have 1 bad dog who ate my chick the other day, and I made her spit it out, and it ran away. And it finally came back. My son picked her up in the yard yesterday, and the chick's fine. Bella doesn't actually kill them. She just loves them. So she thinks they're a giant squeak toy, and she likes to carry them around very gently in her mouth, which does not work. We're really trying to train her away from that right now, but yeah, we've got an issue there that we haven't figured out how to resolve. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You're a naughty dog, aren't you? Are you a bad dog? Did you eat my chick? Are you sad? Yeah, she's just doing her thing. All right, baby. Yeah, you're okay. Hey, Jason, how are you this morning? Must be early. Trying to drink my coffee. But you know, exactly, you know, she doesn't chew them up, though. She just carries around, loves them. I have rescued chicks out of her mouth before. And this actually works until they're about a little bigger than a pigeon. And she does this until they're the size of a chicken. But I have taken them out of her mouth before, taken them back to the brooder, and they've been fine. Like Lacey's one of my white Americanas, and she was rescued from the jaws of death. And she's still hanging out. She lays eggs. She's perfectly normal. So it's I don't know. It's just a really annoying thing, but I love my dog regardless. Uh-oh, we got low power mode already. That's no good. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the time, guys, because this thing will cut out if I run out of power. And apparently it's here, let me see, maybe I can turn the light down a little bit. That might help. Stop it. So anybody going hunting today? Team Clambake, are you guys gonna go out? Jason, you going hunting? Anybody? Or is everybody gonna hang out and hide from the heat? I'm actually sad that we've already lost like that sweet spot where it's not too hot to go detecting, and the mosquitoes aren't out yet and stuff. That time is already passed. But I got some new permissions lined up, so I'm planning on going out definitely this weekend. I start a new job tomorrow, so I'll probably still do my morning. Jason, you're funny. I can't pin comments because I don't have the, I'm not using StreamYard, I'm just using YouTube, but that was funny. Yeah, this new job I'm starting, it's, I could still do my live streams in the morning because I don't start work till like 9, and my commute is 5 steps down to the basement, so we'll probably do that, but the detecting time is going to be seriously impeded. I can still go in the afternoons because I think I kick loose by, I don't know, probably 3 o'clock. But yeah, with it being this hot, this mornings are really when you want to go detecting if you can. That'd be ideal. There was an ant on me just now. I don't see any more. But yeah, this is my new favorite spot. I didn't realize how nice it is over here. I might have to put a little chair over here too, because in the morning, sorry about that, guys. I have around the other side of the house. Oh, look, the ducks are out. You guys can see that or not. Come on, Bella. Let's go get Bunny. Come on, Bella. Come. Come on. I think she thinks it's too hot to chase the bunny. Bella, look. Over by the ducks, look. You want the bunny? You tired? I don't think. I think she knows better than to chase a bunny when it's hot. She never catches them. I think they're just fun to chase. Yeah, sorry about that, Mark. I had to go closer to the router for a second. It was just not cooperating. I'm gonna see if we can get over by that bunny. Actually, that's funny. Yeah, the bunny is not at all, like, doesn't care at all that we're over here. Come here, Bella. Come on. Come on, girl. There, that's my girl. Wanna go for a walk? Come on, let's go for a walk. Come on. You wanna go for a walk? Let's go. She's like, nope, I'm not chasing a bunny. Are you kidding? It's hot. Oh, poor thing. I know, you're hot. Girl. Let's figure out where I left my coffee. I think it's time to go in and get a refill anyway. Hey, listen, I appreciate everybody coming today. I am going to make this kind of a shorter stream simply because I already saw my battery is down around 20%, and I would rather say goodbye gracefully than have it be just have you just lose me all of a sudden. So appreciate everybody coming. I am premiering tonight on Monday Digs, and I also will be live streaming afterwards. If you don't have a bingo card you'd like to play, go over to my community tab or comment on this video once it's posted. We'll get you a card. I actually will be changing that up at the end of the month. We're going to make the bingo game self-service, so people can grab their cards directly, and then it'll still be, you still have to submit your winning bingo cards, but I'm also going to make a self-service game where people can play off of playlists and stuff, and then anybody who bingos anytime will go into a drawing. So we're going to make it so that it's not just tied to the live premieres too, and see how that goes. So excited about that. I'm also excited to announce that we have a live stream on Friday night after Idig Fridays with Whit Hill, and Whit Hill is the metal detectorist who, she does all these really cool metal detecting songs. She kind of has sort of a bluegrass, rockabilly, folk kind of genre, and she's awesome. And she's agreed to come on our live stream and hang out. So I'm really excited about that. We'll be giving away a copy of her CD to somebody in the stream, and one will be for everybody attending. And then I also put a copy of her CD, the digital download, on our prize wheel so that people can make that one of the things that they can win. if they win Relic Bingo or one of my duck races. So I thought that would be kind of cool. And I will be streaming tonight after Monday Digs as well, just pretty much to do the Relic Bingo duck race thing that we do. Maybe share a little more of Whit's music, because she's awesome. You can check out her music at whithill.com, and they actually have, you can preview the songs. You can also get a digital download of her stuff right off of there. But I'm excited. She's sending me a CD, and I am excited to get that, because then I can play her music in the car and stuff, and I think that'll be fun. But that's pretty much it. That's my updates. You know, as Mark suggested, we do playlists for these things, and so I set one up for Monday night. We'll see you later, Jason. Thanks for coming. Got a playlist up for Monday night already. We'll set that up for Friday too. And I am putting together a guide of all live streams on a separate website, and we'll also have that available hopefully this week. So what I got going on. Appreciate you guys coming along on the farm with me and digging out.